All right, guys, in this next section, I'm going to show you how to use Chat GPT to evaluate your own copy and also the copy of prospects, for example. So I'm not going to take time to explain both applications, but you're pretty intelligent. If you've made it this far in the program, you know that, okay, if you're going to be trying to evaluate your own copy and improve your own skill, you can use Chat GPT to identify problems. I'm going to show you how to do that and how to fix them. You can also use this, let's say, if you were reaching out to a prospect and trying to analyze their page and find something that they can improve, you could use this exact same format or approach to find problems and help them, give them a rewrite for free value or suggest new opportunities for them to grow their business. So let me show you how this works. So I started off this thing as a conversation. And again, it's really important for you guys to view the work that you do with ChatGPT and BART as more of a conversation between you and a little robot slave, you and a little person on your team, right? You're there talking with them. The more you can make it two-way, the more you can ask it questions to get clarification on what it needs, and then give it those things and have it ask you questions and you ask it questions back. The more you can have a dialogue between you and this entity that we've created, this Chat GPT, the more quality results you're going to be able to generate from it. So I started off, I said, hey, I've got some website copy I'd like you to evaluate and help me find the weak and strong points. What information do you need from me to give me so you can give me the most accurate answers? And it told me, it said, hey, you're going to need these things. I'm going to need the copy, the target audience, the purpose, any specific concerns you might have. If you give me those details, I'll be able to do it. I said, okay, here's the copy. I just copied and pasted. There was some student in the copy campus that had some copy he was trying to get reviewed. So I just used that, copied and pasted it in here. And so I pasted, it was like a landing page for a hair loss clinic to get people to book a consult with a doctor. So I used this, gave it the information. And in this case, the only information I gave them the target audience, I said target audience, balding men, 30s to 60s. If I had more like specific information, if I was the student and I had done the research into the market and knew these target people, knew what they looked like, knew what they said, knew their phrases, I would have given all of that to ChatGPT. The more ammunition you can give ChatGPT, the better. Just like if you try and write copy and you haven't done any research, if ChatGPT tries to write copy and there's no research, it tends to write a bunch of vague, empty, non-specific BS that doesn't compel the reader at all. So you want to give it as much as you possibly can. In this case, I gave it what I could. I'm going to show you how I kind of fix that in the end here. So it spit back a pretty good analysis. It gave some good strong points, some things that the student was doing well. And the weak points it spit back were also really good. The lack of specificity, lack of social proof, not taking any time to preempt any of the normal concerns, et cetera, et cetera. These were all things when I kind of looked at it myself as this person, as me, I noticed these problems inside of the copy as well. So it gave good suggestions. Now, if you're writing for yourself, you could then take the time to go back and you would take your time by hand to rewrite it, improve the things, try and fix the weaknesses and enhance the strengths, and then have ChatGPT go back and forth through the process. I didn't do that. In this case, I just had it. I said, okay, make a new page based on the recommendations. And it created a new page that is more compelling than the student's original page. It still has some problems. In the next video, I'm gonna show you how I enhanced it, but it definitely was superior. Now, you could use this method if you want to just improve your own stuff. It would help you identify your weaknesses, things you could go train on and improve yourself on. But if you were doing this for copy outreach, for example, you could say, hey, I looked at your stuff. I saw these problems, these 5 problems with your landing page that we can fix to improve your whatever, right? You can use this and mine this for specific recommendations to make to businesses, to start the conversation, get the dialogue going. So that's how I recommend you use ChatGPT to evaluate your own copy and improve your skills, and also find opportunities, like specific tactical level opportunities with the prospects that you're reaching out to.